but you can't find the way that he living. He got a heart that's for the Lord, but they won't take advantage. Preach to the script, but I couldn't even talk to myself with no manners. I couldn't even love myself right now, even if I wanted to. But I got a heart deep in the streets, I'm trying to run back to. OG won't give me the bad, but I can't take it, I'm in the booth. I came from whipping up the flesh, I'm on the mic, I speak the truth. Lord knows, ooh, I can't take another charge. Lord knows that I can be around them boys. And I know why I feel that, ooh, it made me look better. I had to go up on myself, ain't gonna get in the room. Won't do no talking if you do that, but gon' do some time. Still did it bop up in the boot, but he gon' clutch that iron. I keep it solid, they be singing, ooh, poetic rhyme. Jack and Jill, they went back up the hill and they got hit with that iron. Yeah, he a go, but yeah, he jumped over the moon. Back at the telly, I'm tryna fuck, I ain't tryna spoon. Until I'm going on my time, it coming soon. I'ma get my green, this in here like Dr. Seuss. June to be, but I been on my school to be. I fucking in the studio and then I let her loose. Ooh, ooh. Harry Potter way, I make her disappear. That dick like magic to send that bitch off in the ooh, ooh, ooh. These comments where I got an S on my chest. She think I'm Superman, but I just wanna screw, ooh, ooh. Cat loud like I'm 50 Cent. X-Man, yeah, I got many, man. Skip around the loop, but beat the block, I'm tryna spin again. Take for what it is. I got some killers that read, but graduating made me feel better. I got some niggas that raw, I got some brothers that ain't coming. I got some brothers on the block, but they still working 9 to 5. I got some bitches with money like fuck this shit, I'm still gon' shop. I know some niggas that hating like what the fuck you can't keep up with. I know some bitches who rated me low back then, now they won't fuck on me. I'm blessed as fuck, but I'm walking through curses like it's luck on me. Say what you say, but you can't tame a gangster. He picture perfect, but you can't find the way that he living. He got a heart that's for the Lord, but they won't take advantage. Preach to the script, but I couldn't even talk to myself with no manners. I couldn't even love myself right now, even if I wanted to. But I got a heart deep in the streets, I'm trying to run back to. You won't give me the bad, but I can't take it, I'm in the booth. I came from whipping up the flesh, I'm on the mic, I speak the truth.
Double A flex.
Louis Pants made another one.
Red eye, dead eye. Yeah, I know they want my soul. Head high, dead guy. They know we go up with that pole. They say they speaking about that demon time. Get the Glock to the devil, turn that bitchy baby down my line.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're going to New York. We're going to visit my brother Drew. You know, you guys may know him as JMB Juvie. But before we hop straight into the New York vlog, I'm going to show you guys the business that I actually had to handle with trucking first, and then we'll move along to the New York vlog with Drew. So first, I actually had a load out in New Jersey. I actually came from the Illinois area, the Indiana area, kind of over there. I was over there actually earlier with the load. So the clip that I'm about to throw in was when I was in Illinois / the Indiana area. And this was actually my first time experiencing backing into like an actual building that had like its own compartment and, you know, its own like lane, you know, like it was very new and it was very cool. It was a bit challenging because the area of this trailer was actually very tight. I actually sat at this place for about over 9 hours, and this was the place that I actually got most of my sleep. A lot of the work that was done wasn't done into the morning time, and they actually loaded one pallet that night that I was backed in, which was this night here, and it was very cold this night. I do remember filming this and thinking that, oh my gosh, it is so cold. This was very cool to me, you know, like I said, simply because I was able to get this experience back in my semi truck in a building type of environment. You know, like I said, I don't know the professional word for this type of building. If you guys know the name of something like this, then let me know in the comments. But I just wanted to show you guys because this was a little bit different for me. Something else that was also really different was the chalks. You know, these are the things that truckers use to chalk their tires. And the chalks was very cool. I liked it, the fact that the chalks actually had handles on them and they was like really professional looking, because I'm so used to seeing like the black ones with the chains on there. So those was actually really cool. I liked it, those, and I liked it using them to chalk my tires. As you guys can see, this is my trailer and this is me sliding my tandems. I actually slid my tandems back to the front simply because, you know, once you get loaded and you're leaving, you want to actually ride your tractor trailer with your, you know, tandems to the front and not to the rear, because you will get a ticket riding with your tandems to the rear. And as you guys can see here, once I slid my tandems, I just kind of popped my tandems in the hole that I wanted to be in, and I did that by like going forward, going backward, and that actually locked the tandem in place. So once I had that done, I actually made a stop to go get something to eat. We're actually gonna head to a truck stop and grab us some food. So basically what I ended up eating from a truck stop was some macaroni, some mashed potatoes, and some roast beef. The roast beef was okay. It needed more seasoning. But the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes was really good. It was seasoned very well. I was very happy about this plate because I was so hungry and I was tired of the trucker food. I also had grabbed me a salad. I don't know if I recorded that and put it in here, but I did give me a salad. I did give me some alkaline water. So this is actually me topping off my semi-truck. I do this every day when I do my pre-trip if it's needed. The pre-trip on your truck when you're out by yourself over the road is basically what they taught you in school. You just kind of look over everything, make sure everything is what it's supposed to be, you know, and then you go on about your way. So this is actually me telling you guys the difference between an empty and a loaded, because one night that I was actually out with this load, before I got this actual load, I had to look for an empty to be loaded at that place that I showed you guys earlier in the video that I sat at for 9+ hours. I basically was rushing that night to find an empty before my DOT clock ended, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys a couple pointers and a couple tips on how to quickly find an empty if possible, especially if your scenario becomes anything like my scenario ever while you're out on the road and you have to find an empty quick before your DOT clock ends, and you have to find a safe haven to also sleep at. So in my case, I had to hurry and find an empty, and I also had to find a safe haven. So a couple of tips and pointers that I kind of discovered when I was out late at night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to find an empty was, one, you know, if the trailer doesn't have a seal on it, typically it's empty, but it's always good to check, because sometimes these trailers have stuff on them still, even if they don't have a seal on it. Now this is actually a loading dock. For any of you guys who may have been curious about what a loading dock look like, this is a loading dock, and this is kind of what you have to back your trailer into, and of course, you know, sliding your tandems also to the rear. And this is your red light, which means, you know, they're not done emptying you or loading you, and this is your green light, go. And of course, you can't forget your tire chalk. This is what your tire chalk looks like. So what I was showing you guys with the trailer is these chains and how they have different ways to lock and secure your trailer doors and bend them backwards and forward. This was my first time using a trailer that had a chain that would lock and secure my trailer door from moving. So here's another gem. This was the first time I actually put a seal on a loaded trailer myself, because most times when your trailer does not have a seal and you're loaded, sometimes shippers will tell you that, hey, you know, we don't put seals on, you know, the trailer once the freight is in there. Do you have your own seal, your own company seal? So always keep extra seals, you know, of your company in your semi truck. And just like that, we're off. So as you guys can see, this was a low clearance sign. It had me scared to my boots. No, literally, it had me scared to my boots. So anyway, this was actually me arriving safely with the trailer, and I filmed this particularly because this was my weak point. You know, this was something that I was not good at. I was not good at backing between two trailers. I was really good at backing in empty spaces that didn't have 3 and 4, you know, trailers in them at a time, you know. So for me to be by myself over the road, handling it like a champ, and for this particular case, backing in a super timely manner with little to no pull-ups. Like, I don't even think I had pull-ups. Did I have pull-ups in this video? Let me watch it. I'm doing a voiceover. I didn't have no pull-ups. So I was proud. I was proud of me. So we made it. This is the load that took us from Illinois / the Indiana area to Jersey and New York. And this is actually the same load that, you know, got me to my brother Jew. As you guys may know him as 𝐿'𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿. And we're finna get ready to head to Jersey, New York, and do some cool things.
Man, you know this shit get wicked, man. It's your boy Street Manager, man. We right here in New York City. My dog, my kid, Porter, family, man. It's real shit, man. This shit, my dog.
Right dance on my chest got me on the moon, no I can't punch. Yeah, I been trying out the old day. Off wet on my body, wipe me down. The chopper walk, that money talk. Come up on a note, don't make no sound. We shoot the coppers out this bitch. No side can't tame us in this shit. I drop it, stand on this clip, shoot a nigga dead off in this shit. I used to be booked, I don't want no fit. Kid don't make a blow and ride for my crew. Damn fine. You saucy? I'm wish you reach. Nigga play me bone down. They gon' sleep. They gon' joke if they wanna see me. Gotta pay me to hear me read. From the cell out you knock the street. From the street I was hitting the stage. From the project where niggas died and mamas crying, the police can't build up a case. I just been out the box with the heat. In the water no heat. In the water no Miami Dolphin. Diamond water I wish you would reach. All the smoke on they check out, I'm coughing. Can't no bitch come a mile with me. Rich hair like I won't start it all over. Slick hair, I give a partner. She out of body on the knee like she printed out out. Body for body, had a mark and up off the list. Tic-tac-toe. He on the piece accused, it ain't a one I said, so I'ma keep a Glock by the door. Ooh, he came from nothing. Ain't no telling where he gon' go. Chris Louboutin and Prada and Gucci. I lure my jacket.
Fit check.
Draco in the cut, he won't lead it. Grip fly on my face so a nigga won't see when I'm coming. No, I can't even do no more time. Money won't make it no better or less, won't take. Broke as fuck, had to fix so then I had a man in with that 2 we shoot out of the window. We caught him Lucci, wonder why. From the side, the stage. From the park where niggas died and mama.
What is that?
Philly cheesesteak slide.
They good?
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak sliders. I got shrimp taco and fries. That's what I got. So I'm waiting on that.
We'll be doing karaoke show.
That is so cool. Dude, where you taking me right now?
Man, I'm from the world. Welcome to the world.
And they can't do this shit like me, nigga.
That's what the Twin Towers is. That's what the Twin Towers is right there.
Preach to the script, but I couldn't even talk to myself with no manners. I couldn't even love myself right now, even if I wanted to.
No, you can call me anytime. Hey, dude, I'm the push up.
Everybody can't do that.
Yeah, everybody can do that. Meals that I have had sits with. I'm like, all right, cool, let me hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Push up, you gain a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Vibe a nigga fuck with vibe.
That is so cool.
They like these people set up type shit. You won't see the same person every day because it's like I think the city run this shit. They run it, but they run their own shit. But they run it through the city. Well, it ain't just no like some shit back at home in Georgia. Like, oh, motherfucker got the food truck. Nah, these folks real deal junk.
How did it feel when you noticed that your song "Wicked" was going viral? Because a lot of people probably want to know.
I mean, I was already used to going viral before I was rapping, but I was doing it on Facebook. So it was like local viral type shit. You know what I'm saying?
How did you come up with the melody for Wicked?
I was in jet for 6 weeks. When the lockdown, all the lockdown, he said, fucking having that shit. That shit got stuck in my damn head, man.
So it was just a random guy.
Some random nigga, man. I didn't even know him. He kept going, but he was just doing it real slow. Yeah, one morning I woke up like 2 in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. And I just kept saying that shit.
So just in case you guys don't know who this is 𝐿_Juvie. This is my brother. Y'all may know him as 𝐿_Juvie, but this is Ju. So Juvie, a lot of people gonna know you by your song Wicked. So tell the vlog, this is like my trucking vlog, but tell the vlog, like, where did you get the melody Wicked from? Because it's the part that got a lot of people humming it. Tell me about that, and then tell me how it felt to go viral after you made Wicked.
I got this shit out from a nigga. He was 24-hour lockdown. I don't think that nigga come home, but he just kept humming it. He just kept humming the melody. So I just got up and started writing to it. But once I'm on something, I just be, then I brought the words to it, and I just kept going. Like I said, yeah, I was already used to going viral before I was even just on some local shit. Some Facebook shit. I'm going crazy now. I came home, they're still going crazy about me. I'm like, when I blew up, they were just, I don't know, a lot of people started hating.
I told you that's what come with the territory.
Yeah,
so y'all know I had came down here off of trucking. So everybody who watching my YouTube videos, y'all know I try to incorporate like pulling up with my brothers and, you know, showing you like behind the scenes of their lifestyle and how we be living out here. So Ju, tell them how you felt about me pushing up on you in a semi truck.
My dog pushed up on me in the morning for the semi, man. My dog got them CDLs.
And they can't do this shit like me, nigga. Say what you can't tame a gangster. He picture perfect, but you can't find the way that he living. He got a heart that's for the Lord, but they won't take advantage. Preach to the script, but I couldn't even talk to myself with no manners. I couldn't even love myself right now, even if I wanted to. But I got a heart deep in the streets, I'm trying to run back to. OG won't give me the bad, but I can't take it, I'm in the booth. I came from whipping up the flesh, I'm on the mic, I speak the truth. Lord knows, ooh, I can't take another charge. Lord knows that I can be around them boys. And now I know why I feel that, ooh, it made me look better. I had to go and find myself, hey, go look in the mirror. Won't do no talking if he do that, but gon' do some time. Still did it bop up in the boot, but he gon' clutch that eye. I keep it solid, they be singing ooh, poetic rhyme. Checking G, they went, they got the hill and they got hit with that iron. Yeah, he a go, but yeah, he jumped over the moon. Get the telly, I'm tryna fuck, I ain't tryna spoon. Until I'm going on my time to coming soon. I'ma get my green, this ain't her like the sauce. Julie B, but I been on my school to be. I fuck her in the studio and then I let her loose. Ooh, ooh. Harry Potter way, I make her disappear. That digger like Madden, send that bitch off in the ooh, ooh, ooh. These comments where I got an S on my chest. She think I'm Superman, but I just wanna screw, ooh, ooh. Cat loud like I'm 50 Cent. X-Man, yeah, I got many man. Skip around the loop, but beat the block, I'm tryna spin again. Take for what it is. I got some killers that read, but graduating make me feel better. I got some niggas that rob. I got some brothers that ain't coming outside. I got some brothers on the block, but they still working 9 to 5. I got some bitches with money like fuck this shit, I'm still gon' shop on shit. I know some niggas that hating like why the fuck you can't keep up. I know some bitches who rated me low back then, now they won't fuck on me. I'm blessed as fuck, but I'm walking through curses like it's luck on me. Say what you can't tame a gangster. He picture perfect, but you can't find no way that he living. He got a heart that's for the Lord, but they won't take advantage. Preach to the script, but I couldn't even talk to myself with no manners. I couldn't even love myself right now, even if I wanted to. But I got a heart deep in the streets, I'm trying to run back to. You won't give me the bad, but I can't take it, I'm in the booth. I came from whipping up the flesh, I'm on the mic, I speak the truth.